When she came in to the program, she was really malnourished. She wasn't psychologically fit. Everything was just addict thought. She really struggled. She started implementing tactics that addicts use, manipulating, lying, trying to deceive into leaving the program. She was making phone calls, fabricating stories just to get them to, send her some money or buy her a flight ticket just to return back home. I kept repeating to her in our individual sessions, you could do this. You need to hold on. We'd have a session and she'd go into telling me that she needed to go home because she needed to be there for her child. She needed to help her mother with their child. Her sister had her child. I mean, she was telling so many different stories that we knew they were all fabricated stories. And it was that big fear of that physical dependence of, you know what, I don't want to feel the withdrawal symptoms. I don't want to feel the aches, the chills, the vomiting, the nausea. I don't want to go through that. And she was like trying to manipulate whoever she could, the show, calling the show and saying, hey, I need to go, this and that. Finally, it came down to the point where we had to tell her, say, you know what, Tiffany, if you want to go, you can go. But it's not going to be made easy for you. You're going to have to walk out of here. You are not taking any of the money that the show provided to assist you with for your personal necessities. You're basically on your own. You're going to have to figure out your way to get back home. But there was that fear of if she took off from the program, that she would die. There was that fear.
That's Jose from A Better Tomorrow. He's a counselor, ABT, and he's talking about Tiffany in that clip. Let's hear what Tiffany has to say. Let's bring her out.
Hi, Steve.
I think we taped that show a little more than a month ago, right?
Uh-huh.
And when you just walked out, I thought you were your sister. When your sister was on the show, you look great.
Thanks.
So you left here, you went straight into rehab, right?
I did.
Sound like you didn't want to be there. How was it?
Oh, man, hell. Honestly, I'm not even going to BS. When I walked off stage, I wanted to be there so bad. I wanted to get well. But, the second I hit that plane, I started to feel sick. And, they gave me some stuff to help me sleep on the plane, and I got to A Better Tomorrow in California, and it was all bad for me. I was very sick.
How many times did you try to leave the rehab?
A few. I remember maybe eight days into it, I called my mom and asked her to book me a flight home, that I was ready and I feel better and I can do this.
After 8 days.
I begged and I pleaded, and she said no. She doesn't have money and she doesn't think it's a good idea. So I threatened her and I told her I was going to prostitute my way home because I knew I could. And that was one of them. And then I called one of my friends and told him my grandfather was dying, to book me a flight home, that I needed to see him before he died, that he was on his deathbed in the hospital, and that was a lie.
And what did your friend say? No, you're staying there, or?
Oh, he was gonna book it.
What made you stay in the rehab?
Honestly, the next day after that day, something hit me. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was God, if it was my self-will, if it was my daughter, my family. So something hit me, and it's life and death. If I went home, I wouldn't be alive right now. So it was pretty bad. It's hard.
And how do you feel now?
I feel good, physically. I'm not withdrawing anymore. I'm not.
Do you have any desire to go back into it?
This very second, no.
Be honest. You ever think about it since you've been out?
Absolutely.
Since you completed the program?
Yep.
So you have thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
What, and What keeps you from going back to doing it?
That I know that I need to be a mom and I need to be a daughter.
And what's your plans?
From here, I'm gonna go home, back to the town that I was living in. I'm gonna try it out for a couple days, and I know that if myself gets that bad, my mom is definitely willing to have me come home, real home.
Well, I'm proud of you for sticking out that program. I know it's got to be hard, but you did it. And like you said yourself, your own words, you'd be dead today if you didn't go into that program. So at least you're here today and you're telling your story, and your mom and sister are here, and let's bring them out.
Oh my God. Oh my God, you're beautiful. Look at you. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. Oh, oh my God. Wow.
She looks like a totally different person, huh?
Oh my God, she looks like my baby again. This is her right here.
How do you feel about her now?
Oh, I've always felt the same about her.
I mean, completing the program, going through
I
it,
am
sticking it out.
so very proud of you. I mean, I knew you could do it, though. I always have faith in you, and I always will.
I know.
This is a letter that Tiffany sent to me. I promise you, Mommy, that I will live. I don't want you to worry if your baby girl is alive every day. If I fail, that means death for me. And I'll make it through this, not exactly sure how. I'm going to tell you how you can begin. You can come home with your family. I'm going to tell you something right now. Look at me. You go back to where you were living, that's going to be a downfall for you. Do you understand? And I think you know that deep down in your heart, and I know you have your reasons for wanting to go. But the reason should be that you want to live. You want to stay sober. You got to do it for you, Tiffany. If you go back there, you're going to go down.
I want to come home.
That was a really good decision on your part.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is.
Steve, thank you so much.
Jose from A Better Tomorrow is here. Why don't we come up and he's going to get a diploma. Thanks for coming. And you have something for Tiffany?
Yes, I do. Congratulations. Well, on behalf of A Better Tomorrow, we'd like to congratulate Tiffany for having successfully completed 32 days of treatment at A Better Tomorrow Treatment Center on this 8th day of December 2009.
Congratulations. I just want to say a lot of people, they don't get a second chance, and you got it, and you got to make the most of it. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Thank you.